What's up, guys? Today I wanted to bring you a quick video to show you the new Casio ProTrack PRG-340T that I just picked up. So quick story, about 15 to 20 years ago, believe it or not, I owned a Casio Pathfinder watch. Loved it, loved the look, the beefiness, the features. And I think I had it for maybe 5 or 6 years, and eventually the solar feature stopped working. So I eventually tossed it in the trash. I remember that pretty vividly. But I've always regretted not having that watch and not repurchasing it. You know, I've moved on to higher end watches since then, Omegas, Panerais, tags. And then lower end stuff, Citizens and Seikos as well have always been a part of who I am as a watch lover. But I don't know why I never went back and figured out, how to get another Pathfinder. Well, for those of you who know anything about the Pathfinder series of watches from Casio, they've changed the naming convention over the years from Pathfinder to ProTrack. So recently I went down this path of researching the ProTrack watches. I don't know why they popped into my head, but they did. So my research led me to figure out that the latest and greatest is the 340 series of the watches. And so after looking at the color options available, they have a black, a green, and a titanium. I decided to purchase this watch, which is the Casio ProTrack PRG-340T for titanium. And so I just wanted to shoot a quick video, show it to you on camera, on the wrist. I'm 5'9.5", 220 pounds. I've got probably a 7.5 inch wrist or something like that. And, I had to end up taking 3 lugs out of the watch. And the nice thing about it is it does have a nice lug removal tool, a quick removal tool that is just so painless to get the lugs out. It was a joy. It literally took me, 2 minutes once you kind of figure out how the tool works to get the lugs out, snap it back together, and here we are. So I'm going to take the watch off, and I'm going to present it to the camera by holding it so you can get a better view of it. But so here it is. I'll give you some different angles. I'm not going to go too deep into the features and all of this watch, but high level, the reason you get a watch like this is, one, you want something rugged, you want something beefy, large diameter, probably an everyday wearer, or a sports related or adventure related watch. These all come with an altimeter, a barometer, as well as temperature and a compass. So those are standard fare for the ProTreks. They've got a sensor over here, or a series of sensors that, allow those various features to take readings. Also, you get a nice, robust feature set in the form of, you get a standard time, both 12 and 24 hour. You get world time / UTC time. You can choose one of 32 countries, I believe it is, to display the time. For example, I'm displaying the world time for London because one of my best friends lives in London, and I'm always, when it's time to WhatsApp him or whatever, I'm always like, what time is it there? So that's cool to have on here. You got stopwatches, timers. I think it has 3 alarms. You can set, a snooze on here to snooze up to 7 times. You can have it do an hourly chime if you're interested in that. Got a light. The light you can set for either 1.5 seconds to display or 3 seconds. And then you can set the light to automatically turn on when you tilt your wrist at a certain angle. So, a lot of features, but this one in particular is the titanium version. So as you can see, titanium watch with the black bezel insert. The bezel moves, it spins, or turns, I should say. And then you've got a titanium bracelet as well. When I looked at the weights of these watches, right, the black and the green all have, I believe, rubber straps, and they weigh about half the weight of this one. I don't remember what it weighed in grams, but just know the titanium is supposedly double the weight of those. And yet the titanium is still extremely light. I like heavy watches. I've got, a Citizen professional diver, which is extremely heavy, a big piece of metal, stainless steel with a heavy rubber strap. This thing probably weighs, a fourth, maybe not a fourth, probably a third of what that watch weighs. So very lightweight, comfortable. If you want a well-built watch that can be worn in a variety of occasions, you can wear this for sport. You can wear this casually. You can wear this in a variety of scenarios without feeling like you've got some big monstrosity on your wrist that's out of place because of the way it's designed. And I think that was the thing I liked about the titanium version of the watch. So I'm just going to show it to you a little bit more on camera so you guys can get a good view. I'll give you some better close-ups as well, because I know it's tough sometimes getting videos that show these watches up close and personal. I'll give you different angles so the glare comes and goes. But I definitely recommend it. At $269 for the titanium on Amazon, I think it's a fair price. The green and the black go from anywhere from $160 something up to the low twos, I believe. So there's a watch for you depending on what style you prefer. But at any rate, that's all I wanted to do today is show it to you in the flesh, let everybody take a look at it. In case you're researching it, hopefully this was helpful or will be helpful as you're making your buying decisions. Thanks again, everybody, for watching, and have a great day.